हाय खल्को अस्सलाम वालेकुम। इफ्तार कर लिया। मलीहा बेटी है कुरान पढ़ रही है।
अभी 2 seconds.
वो तरावी कर ली कुरान पढ़ रही है। कैलब ने सिर्फ नमाज़ पढ़ी तरावी नहीं किए और गेम पे बैठ गया और कहता है मैंने मराकेश के बारे में बताना है तुम्हें। और मैंने तरावी पढ़ ली कुरान पढ़ लिया फ्री हो गई हूँ। बस अब ये टाइम होता है कि मैं फ़्री हो जाती हूँ तो तहज्जुद तक मैं जागती हूँ। तहज्जुद के बाद फिर मैं कभी कभी तहज्जुद तक जागती हूँ, तहज्जुद के बाद सो जाती हूँ, नमाज के लिए उठ जाती हूँ और कभी कभी सो जाती हूँ, तहज्जुद के लिए उठ के नमाज पढ़ लेती हूँ और फिर सो जाती हूँ। कटूली मेरा कटूली कहता है कि मुझे गेम इंस्टॉल करके दे। कटूली टेल मी अबाउट मराकेश। सो कैलब कहता है कि मम्मा वहाँ पे लोगों को कहती थी कि कम ऑन ब्रदर दिस इज़ रमदान, चीप कर दो। तो क्योंकि मलीहा हमारे घर में वाहिद बंदा है जो हैगल करती है, तो कैलब उसका मजाक उड़ा रहे। चलो कम ऑन टेल मी कैलब।
Mama needed a break in the Atlas Mountain because it was hiking and it was it was hot and tiring.
It was hot in Marrakesh.
Yes.
I thought it's cold.
No.
It was very hot.
Well, when we went sunbathing in our hotel, it was very hot.
Is it?
And in our hotel, our
Okay, I'm
hotel
done. 1
had
second.
so much trees.
Is it?
Palm trees.
Mama, show us your hotel. It was so lush.
It was
Okay, what food do you
awesome.
like over there?
The sushi.
Sushi, my
Please
God,
don't
you
mention-
and your sushi.
Please don't mention sushi. I'm gonna die.
Sushi.
मुझे तो सुशी का नाम सुन के कुछ हो जाता है।
No, let me tell you a story. What do you have?
हाँ ज़मा यो डेरा ख़्वागा ख़ोरदा. So it's basically a message for my Instagram and media sister in Birmingham. She always support my charity. She always so good to me. She call me. She literally we become sister online. She's amazing. Her family is amazing. She's Khatak or she's belong to Birmingham. Her whole family, I love them. And she keeps saying, make vlog in Pashto. So I'm going to talk a little bit in Pashto for her.
Before I forget, Salim said to me, say salam to Auntie. I seen him in
Wa
Asda today.
alaikum assalam.
He said, you always forget. So tell Auntie I said salam.
How's he?
He's okay. Maz had another baby. We should go see Maz.
Allah, fourth.
Yeah. He's almost 1.
Allah. So she go 1 daughter and 3 son now.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Maz Mubarak.
Yeah.
And Salim Mubarak.
So yeah, we were just speaking and stuff. But let me tell you guys something about the sushi, okay? We ate so
The
much
sushi was 10 out of 10. That's the most.
We ate so much
Because
But-
her and husband and her son is crazy
let me
about
tell you,
sushi.
if you do go, you should go to a place called Buddha Bar.
It's so yummy.
It was brilliant.
Why
The
you like
food was
sushi? I
brilliant.
hate sushi.
But they had other food too, and it was really, really
Buddha
nice.
Bar.
Yes, and they had loads of entertainment. I'll show you some of the entertainment, okay? But maybe I shouldn't because the music will come on and it's Ramadan. Should I not?
Yeah, it's music.
No,
isn't it?
you'll be surprised. One of the entertainments. Let me show you 1 second.
Mute in, like no voice, slow the voice. Oh, this
Really?
is-
I'll put it down so you
Yeah.
don't see. But this was the entertainment. They were dancing amazing, Mama. Look at them.
It's a show, is it?
Yeah, they did
In
a
the
show.
hotel?
No, it's Buddha Bar. You have entertainment there the whole time you're
The
eating.
restaurant go entertainment.
Yeah, look how these women were. Look at them. They were
So
brilliant.
you just Maliha is very good. Maliha search करती है और फिर उन
Yeah,
जगहों पे
listen, I
जाती है.
did
Her holiday is the best.
loads of research. So if you're going, definitely book Buddha Bar
Okay.
for food.
It's in Marrakesh.
Very nice. Yeah. The rooftop areas, we did quite a few of them. One of them was Lamida, and there's one called Dada rooftop that we couldn't go to, but it looked amazing. And it was another one, we went to Le Jardin, which was a restaurant, it was like a garden restaurant. It was so nice.
Is it?
We went to Nobu. Nobu is is very expensive. So that's one thing that you should note
Is
down.
it?
Yeah,
Didn't go to
it's
Nobu.
overpriced. It's
We didn't
over.
go- We went to
Look,
Nobu even though it wasn't really nice.
Buddha bar, because my husband orders most of the menu. Okay, this is his issue. So it was expensive, but the food and then the entertainment was great.
Is it?
When I say it's expensive, for 3 of us, we paid over £400 for food
Just for one meal.
just for one meal.
Allah.
So Nobu, there's no entertainment. It's just the vibes. Like it's an expensive place. The food wasn't very nice. I didn't even really like the sushi. It
The
wasn't
people
great.
tired you up.
It wasn't. It wasn't great.
They
But
were
they
saying
were.
welcome in Japanese and it was
Yeah,
so
yeah, about
annoying.
100 times.
Whenever,
But it wasn't. It wasn't great.
someone
But it was
came
okay. Again, we paid almost £400 for that meal, and it wasn't great.
400 pound एक खाने के लिए 3 बंदों के लिए I think is too much.
Yeah, it was. I was like a bit overpriced.
Yeah.
But what else? We went to another place called Nomos. Nomos was nice, but the service wasn't good. We went to quite a few. We went
And
to
where
restaurants.
places you go like?
We went to
Medina Market,
we
Atlas
went to
Mountains.
Agafe
Agape,
Desert.
me and you go to
No,
Agape.
we didn't go to Agafe.
Oh, okay.
So Agafe Desert was really nice. We went on the camel. Look at them on the camel. They went on the camel.
Allah, that's so cute.
And it was really nice because let me show you guys. I was on the camel too. They look. I was on the camel too.
The camel.
Yeah.
Someone.
The camel almost killed me because let me just tell you, their camel was behind me and it kept biting my camel's bum.
Yeah, yeah, that's
And
what.
I felt really bad for the camels. They
were
just
getting tortured.
they were irritated. It was just tiring. I felt so like I didn't want to do it, but then with Caleb and stuff, so we kind of did do it. But look at that! Look at the thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like
picture. You sent me that.
yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
And then when we went to Agape, the thing that they do is like you go around.
Did you go to the place, the round place, the it's the place we go, the men, the women corners?
Yeah, I did. I'll tell you what. Though.
Which
Let me
is-
tell you,
where's that
I've
place?
already been to Jama Al Fana with Mama.
Jamal Fanad. I hate
So
that
because
place.
I've been with Mama, I know what to do now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but this place.
But you been there?
Yeah. So Agape, if you do book stuff,
Yeah.
you shouldn't book it when you go over there. This is what you should do because
should
it's so much cheaper. When you tell them the prices, they're like, you got it for this price. Is an app called Get Your Guide.
Get your guy.
Get Your Guide. Download the Get Your Guide app and do your excursions this way. The Agape one was really nice. So you go to the desert, Mama. They have like it was really cool. They as soon as you get in,
Go to guy. Sorry, what?
as soon
what's
as you
the app
go
name?
to it, so you see people performing. Look, they were doing like little performances. They give you nice food as well. Look, like you do a camel ride when you go. Then they give you food, all inclusive.
Tagine.
The tagine was so nice. And
They
then
had
they give you mint
couscous.
tea and cakes and stuff.
Couscous.
And they gave us
Couscous.
couscous. And then they have an entertainment. So you sit around the fire, and then these people like look.
Where is the
Agape.
Agape?
So they're doing the duck,
So
the
it's
Berber.
a place in Marrakesh.
Yeah.
Agape.
Agape. So they're doing the Berber people are doing the thing, and then at the end you have a fire show too.
Wow.
So we seen this whole thing in a package, which was really, really, really nice.
And how much you pay for that?
It was per person. I think it was for £18 per person.
That's so cheap. So 18 pound ka. What's the place name?
You to Agafe, you get. Let me
Agafe
tell you,
में 18
they pick
pound
you
का
up.
एक
They
person.
pick you up from the hotel. They take you to the desert. They feed you inclusive.
That's so cheap.
You see the show inclusive. Then you see a fire show inclusive. You get to loads of people dancing
And you booked
around
it from here?
From Get Your Guide, and then they take you back to the hotel as well. And there's
That's
the air conditioning
so
thing.
nice.
So Get
And
Your
what's
Guide.
your hotel name? Because आप सब पूछते हैं कि होटल कौन सा है तो मराकेश के होटल का भी बता देते
So I seen loads of different reviews about hotels, and we wanted one that was 5-star hotel but cost effective as well, like a good price. So we booked the Kenzie Garden Rose Hotel, and it's in the center.
Kenzie
Beautiful.
Garden Rose Hotel.
It's in the center of everything. So you're
Okay.
next to Minara Mall, which is a 2-minute. You know Minara Mall when we went to.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a 2-minute walk from the hotel.
I
There's
love
palm-
Minara Mall. I love
Yeah,
that mall.
it's in a place called Hivenage, and the place is full of palm trees. There's restaurants all over the place.
Wow.
Everything is walking distance. And let me tell you, don't go in a taxi. I'll tell you why. I did my own research, and there's this app called InDrive. The taxi guys hate them. They say they're illegal. Say, for instance, you want to go like 10 minutes away, they'll scam you because they know that you're in a good place, right?
Too many scammers in Marrakesh.
So they'll be like 100 dirham to go 5 minutes away at night. Now you check InDrive. So the InDrive is this. Let me show you guys if anybody wants to, because this has helped me so much.
So InDrive का आप भी इंस्टॉल करें तो टैक्सी वहाँ ऐसे लोकल ना लिया करे, टैक्सियों से हमारे बड़े पैसे बर्बाद होते हैं, तो ये आपकी तरफ से जाया करें.
It's ID. Anyway, this app, if you put in your location just like Uber, instead of paying 100 dirham, you'll pay 20 pound to just go to Jama El Fana.
Yeah.
And they would say give us 3 pound.
और दूसरी बात कि जब भी आप हेयर ऑयल या कुछ खरीदे तो वहाँ बहुत ही ज़्यादा धोखे होते हैं, पाकिस्तान से भी ज़्यादा. तो बहुत ख्याल रखें, क्योंकि लेजिट जो तुम्हें सर्टिफिकेट दे चीज़ों का और जो कि सही शॉप हो वहाँ से ये खरीदा करे. कोई हेयर ऑयल वो कहेंगे मोरक्कन हेयर ऑयल है, पर बुलशिट. जब मैं लेके आई थी
I smelled them. I was like, no, it isn't pure.
मैं हेयर ऑयल लेके आई थी. अव्वल तो खैर मल का हेयर ऑयल लिया करे बिकॉज लुक मल हेयर, लेकिन अगर आपने वाकई मोरक्को जाके मोरक्कन हेयर ऑयल लेना है तो प्लीज़ इन शॉपों से ना लें, क्योंकि बड़े धोखेबाज होते हैं. अच्छा, and which aeroplane you use?
There was only one from Bristol, and it's EasyJet.
EasyJet.
There's no other one from
cheap भी
Bristol.
होता है, लेकिन ये है कि ब्रिस्टल से और हमारे कार्डिफ से और ब्रिस्टल से यही EasyJet ही जाता है.
I did look. I could have went from London and paid maybe 2 times less the price, but it's just it's so nearby us.
But what's the point
Bristol
to
is
pay
good, you
so
know what I
much
mean?
on aeroplane?
Yeah.
It's only 3-hour flight.
I did pay more to go on EasyJet in Bristol because I didn't want to drive to London.
Yeah, EasyJet Bristol and Cardiff से काफ़ी महंगा होता है instead of London. लेकिन अगर आपने कार्डिफ और ब्रिस्टल से जाना है तो फिर EasyJet ही है.
Yeah, it is. It's easy. So what we usually do when these are travel tips. What we usually do is we book I do everything separately. I don't do any package holidays because they do work out more
I used
cheaper.
to do package.
It's cheaper to do. Go on Skyscanner, private browsing. Private browsing will always show you cheaper because the other browsing you'll see the difference. It increases the price.
Skyscanner, is it private browsing?
Private browsing. That's a trick.
Okay.
It'll give you cheap prices, and then I book the hotel separately on booking.com or anything else, and then I book, say if you want to park your car next to the airport, then I check either the what they have available or nearby.
Parking, yeah.
I usually do purple one, but it was sold out because we did it too late. So I did just a nearby one. It was a shuttle, just went from there. It was brilliant. So that's how I booked that. What else in Marrakesh? Food.
What about spices and clothing and everything?
You have to haggle like crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you, I brought Mama and all of us a suit, right? He said to me he was like, for each suit, because when you go to Marrakesh, you'll see everybody wearing the typical ones. You know, the typical gold one. Yeah. If you don't go to the shops that when you enter in Jama El Fana and then they're right next to it, these are for tourists.
Yeah.
They don't have the stuff that they would show Moroccans.
Yeah.
So you need to go deep in the Medina.
Yeah.
So when you go deep in towards the middle to the end, then you see the authentic. All the Moroccans go into those ones.
The Moroccan.
So I seen the ones where all the Moroccans were going into, and then because they were getting Eid clothes.
Yeah.
So I went into one of those, and then they see that you. First, they were thinking that I was Moroccan, and I was like, no, English, please. So then they're like, okay, we need to increase the price. So to me, he said this suit was 650 dirham, which is 65 pound, right? I was like, no.
Good.
I was like, no. I said, you just said to the same lady. That lady, you said to her that it's 300 dirham.
Oh, half.
And then he said he didn't do it half for me though. He goes to me that okay, I'll give it for you for 400, and I was like no, 35. So we agreed on 35.
Yeah, it's still 35. The dress she bought me is really nice. 35 is okay, but 65
he was selling
is too
it.
much. Yeah.
He said I'll give you good price, 650.
Oh.
Because that's not a good price. You just told the other lady something else.
Yeah, because she was a local.
Yeah.
Yeah, so ये तो मराकेश की बातें हो गई है. एंड आपको मलीहा का सरप्राइज़ भी दिखा दिया जो इसने मेरा बर्थडे का किया. और मलिहा सिर्फ रात रहेगी क्योंकि कल कैलब का स्कूल है, कल इसको सुबह सुबह लेके जाएगी स्कूल पे, तो इंशाल्लाह you will come back Friday evening.
No, I'm not leaving you alone.
No, but
Oh,
it's too
wait,
much for you, too much for
wait.
you, too much
I
for you.
paid for my sushi. Let me tell you what I did. I would have come straight away. I came home. Okay, our
Yeah.
flight was number one. I was thinking we're flying out on the 9th. It wasn't. It was the next day.
So basically ये आई थी कि जल्दी जाऊं कि मदर डे है, मदर डे पे
And then I
पहुंच गई
realized
और हॉस्पिटलाइज हो गई.
on Mother's Day we came. So then Mother's Day I went to sleep and I was projectile. I hate vomiting. It makes me.
I know.
I hate it. So I was vomiting, but this is the most disgusting thing.
I
Let me
already
give you a
told them
warning.
that
If you get
you were food
if you
poisoning.
get disgusted, then switch away and skip a minute or two. So when I was throwing up, I went to the toilet maybe, I don't know, over 30 times to throw up. I was
my
counting
God.
it. And then one of the times I was like, I really want to fast because it was the first day of Ramadan, right?
Yeah.
So I went like this. I was like, I did my, I was gonna get ready for Fajr, and then I went like that, put my hand over my mouth, and don't vomit, don't vomit. I was swallowing my vomit.
Allah.
And then because I did that, I went to the toilet. This way came out this way, and through my backside came out this way. So my husband's outside. He's like, "Are you doing it on the floor?" And I was like, "No." This way, it was like a hose coming from my bum. The diarrhea was going all over the walls, all over the floor. Mama, I pooed all over the place.
Allah.
And he was like, "Are you sure you're doing it in the toilet?" I goes, "Shut up!" And then he was opening the door. I goes, "Don't open it! There's poo all over the place." He was on the floor laughing his head off. He goes, "You didn't just poo yourself." He goes, "Let me clean it, right?" I goes, "No, don't come in." I had poo everywhere, all over me. I was just like,
Yeah, if you got a diarrhea, so कहती है कि मैं उल्टियाँ भी कर रही थी.
It was going. I was
उल्ट के जा रही थी.
I was like, why is the ulti coming from my bum? It was going like this. So it was like a hose, mama. Cause someday I turned around. I was like, I was crying. I was like, ugh. He was trying to help me clean. I goes, "Don't you?" I was so embarrassed. I was like, "Don't you dare!" So I was cleaning. Then I went in the bath and I was watching myself crying. I was like, But yeah, that was my story. And then
yeah.
the whole day he was like, "You pooed yourself, you pooed yourself." He said, "I'm going to tell myself it was my son, it wasn't my wife. My beautiful wife could never poo all over the floor."
You blamed on me,
He
your
did.
best friend.
So even now, he's like, every time I feel sad, I just think of my wife pooing all over the floor.
तो इसीलिए मैंने आप लोगों को बता दिया कि मैंने मलिया के पास जाना था नाफिया के घर से मदर डे वाले दिन, और इसने कहा कि मैं तो हॉस्पिटल जा रही हूँ. तो ये किस्सा मैं I already told them.
I was so ill. Even today I felt a little bit ill. I was sweating, but I was like, I need to keep my
ये
fast.
कह रही थी कि मैं बाहर का खाना लेके जाती हूँ, मैं खबरदार बाहर का कुछ नहीं खाऊंगी, और मैं अभी भी कुछ खाया नहीं ज्यादा, हालांकि ये मेरा फूड बहुत खाती है.
I know. On the first day I didn't eat anything. I just drank. He made me this ginger tea. Alhamdulillah, it really subsided my sickness.
पर इसको जब भी ये हो जाता है, इसको फूड पॉइजन बहुत जल्दी होता है, तो इसको जब भी कुछ हो जाता है मैं इसको फेनल सीड और अजवैन का पानी बना के दे देती हूँ और उसी वक्त ये ठीक हो जाती है अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
So this is what he made it. Rizwan made it, but he put ginger in it as well.
Yeah.
Because he loves all the herbal stuff. And when he made it, then it stopped the sickness.
So आपको मलिया के पू के बड़े किस्से मिलेंगे.
There's many kisses of my poo.
इसके पू के पहले इसकी बचपन की जूते के पू का जो बिल्ली ने पू किया है. अब ये नया एक पू का किस्सा आपको मिल गया कि मराकेश से आ गई तो कहती है इधर से भी उल्टी कर रही थी और पीछे से भी उल्टी कर रही थी. ये मलिया हमारी मलिया है, मलिया जैसा कोई नहीं है. एनीवे ये तो मराकेश का किस्से सुना दिए. अभी क्योंकि मलिया के साथ मैं बहुत दिनों बाद मिली हूँ, इस लाइक 3 weeks in it. 2 weeks. हाँ क्योंकि नहीं फिर it's more than 5 weeks because we come from Umrah.
Yeah, we didn't
Second day you go to Marrakesh and then you come for Mother Day and then
it's been
you
weeks.
just see me now. So
it's been weeks.
4 week में हम पहली दफा इतनी देर के लिए मिले हैं, तो इसलिए मुझे बहुत ज्यादा याद आ रही है. अब मैं मलिया के साथ गपशप लगाऊंगी. अभी मेरे लिए ब्रेसलेट लेके आ रही है, वो थोड़ा सा तंग है तो अब
Mama saying I need to lose weight.
मैंने कहा मैं लूज वेट कर लूंगी. तो अब कभी टिफरिया के क्या है, उसका कभी बैग ढूंढ रही है तो कभी क्या, तो अभी मेरे लिए
inshallah, I'm gonna get
इसने
more for
स्पा
you now.
बुक कर दिया है, तो मेरा हेयर कलर बुक कर दिया है, तो मेरा फेशियल बुक कर दिया, मेरा
Everything will be
मसाज
done.
बुक कर दिया. अब पता नहीं ये मेरे मदर डे को कितना
No,
लंबा
you deserve
खींचेंगी.
it. You deserve it and more.
शी ये हमेशा मेरा मदर डे पूरा वीक का बनाती है. अल्लाह सबको ज़िंदगी दे, सब बहुत अच्छे हैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, पर ये तो
She
कुछ ज़्यादा
deserves it.
खींचती है.
You deserve it, that's why.
तो चले, मैं मलीहा मेरा शोल्डर मसाज
Yeah,
करती है
बस
अभी,
यार, let's do it.
क्योंकि मैंने सीखा मेरा असली गिफ्ट तो ये है कि तुम मेरा शोल्डर मसाज करोगी, क्योंकि 4 वीक से दर्द हो रहा है. ये मेरा मसाज करती है, फिर मैं ठीक हो जाती हूँ. और किबू जाता है बेड में, क्योंकि 9 बजने वाले हैं, तो कल इसका स्कूल है. मलीहा और मैं कोई मेरे ख्याल में तरावी सारा कुछ तो कर लिया.
We've
हम
done it.
कोई रोज़ों में तो खैर नहीं देखना चाहिए, लेकिन कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्री या कोई
Oh,
फिल्म है वो
Mama, can I
देखेंगे.
tell you something about what
जी.
I watched yesterday? If you guys watch, I watched it yesterday because I was just trying to just go to sleep. But The Push.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch The
I
Push.
was crying throughout the whole thing.
मुझे मलीहा सुमैया ने उस दिन फ़ोन किया. सुमैया कहती है कि मैं इतनी अपसेट
Sabia
हूँ, मैंने
told me to watch
द
it.
पुश किया, उसमें खावंद अपनी बीवी को मारता है. मैंने
Oh
कहा मैं
my-
100 साल में
you
नहीं
guys,
देखूंगी. मैं नहीं
it
देखना.
is the most
नहीं नहीं मत देखना. ऐसे ही अपने आप को
upsetting-
क्यों अपसेट करना.
Oh
वो
my
लॉयर थी.
goodness, I know.
शी वाज अ लॉयर.
I know.
पाकिस्तानी, और ये ब्रेडफोर्ड में हुआ है.
लीड्स
में हुआ है ये किस्सा. कितने जालिम होते हैं ये ऐसे आदमी.
It's
खुदा इनको
so
गरक करे.
messed. It's
जे ऐसी-
I was crying throughout the whole thing.
यानी कि
It was
बेवजह
so-
बेखता
She was an only
बेगुनाह,
child.
और वो ओनली चाइल्ड थी माँ बाप की, और उसको मार दिया है. एनीवे अगर आप लोगों ने देखना है तो देख लो, मैंने तो नहीं
The
देखना.
Push.
The
You
Push है.
definitely should see it. It's
पर ये
It's
ऐसी
amazing.
चीजें तो मैं नहीं देखती हूँ. मेरा तो रो रो के बुरा हाल हो जाता है.
It's a
शायद
brilliant
देख लो,
documentary.
लेकिन अभी मेरा दिल नहीं चाह रहा. तो चले मैं मलिया के साथ कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्री
Another
देखती हूँ.
woman was missing yesterday, isn't it? I shared it, but she's been found today.
Me and Nafi talk about Zahura. I was so depressed on my mother day.
Salim was telling me
So
again today.
depressed.
He was like, Salim was like, she was, the mother used to teach her Quran, isn't it?
मैं पता नहीं ज़हूरा मेरे दिल से नहीं निकलती है.
But look, Allah, like, I hope I don't offend anybody if anybody's watching, but I, like, the son now, he didn't even get to see, he doesn't even know his mother's died.
He don't know.
No?
And she
The
died
youngest
because
one.
of him. You sure?
Yeah.
Everybody say that, is it?
Yeah. Salim was telling me.
That his तो उसका basically
He left. He
he
disappeared. He just left.
He just left. He said I don't
And
want
she
to
was
live
okay
here.
in Pakistan, and then she came, and then that's it. That's when she
She
got-
left with a wife, or he left
He
just.
left.
He said I don't want to live here.
And he was in weird stuff. Only Allah knows what he was doing. But no.
यानी कि बेटे के
Mama,
पीछे इतना.
Allah is-
पर
Allah
कभी
is
कभी
Ghafoor
इंसान
Rahim.
कभी कभी के इंसान ऐसे हो जाते हैं. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मुझे अल्लाह ने सब कुछ दिया है, सब कुछ है, लेकिन कभी कभी शायद डिप्रेशन की वजह से
But
या
Allah
कुछ.
does say that it's up to him to forgive.
Yeah, बिल्कुल.
It is up to
बिल्कुल,
him.
बिल्कुल.
Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam never attended any
Yeah.
person who committed suicide.
Yeah.
He never did.
पर मैं कभी कभी जब मैं बहुत ज़्यादा डिप्रेस होती थी, और कभी बहुत ही ज़्यादा अनकंट्रोल में नहीं होता था, तो मैं अल्लाह से हमेशा एक बात करती थी. मैं कहती थी कि अल्लाह, अगर इंसान के ऊपर इतना बोझ दे दिया है, और इतना कि वो इंसान अपने आप को उस बोझ से निकाल नहीं सकता, तो फिर मौत को क्यों हराम कर दिया? क्यों नहीं चॉइस दे दिया कि अस्तगफिरुल्लाह, दिस इज रॉन्ग. I know this is wrong.
Allah has said that I've made such a humongous world. You can go any which way in it as well.
I know this is not right, and this is haram, and this is very bad. मैं ये सोचती हूँ कि ये बहुत हराम है ऐसा थिंक करना भी, लेकिन इंसान का अपने दिमाग पे जब डिप्रेस होता है और ऐसे होता है, कंट्रोल नहीं होता, तो मैं हमेशा ये कहती थी कि काश अल्लाह ये एक ऑप्शन दे देता कि जिसकी, मतलब मैं कुछ नहीं कहूँगी. लेकिन गलत है. मैं सारी ज़िंदगी फ़ाइट कर चुकी हूँ, बहुत कुछ चीज़ों के साथ फ़ाइट कर चुकी हूँ. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
I know. You've been, you know, I was thinking, I was actually speaking to Rizwan. I was like, shit, my mother's been through so much stuff that I don't even think, like, this is you now. Just think about it for 1 second, the stuff that we've seen that you've been through. And look at you now.
Alhamdulillah.
Nobody would ever think that you would be like this.
مجھے یاد ہے ایک دفعہ میں ان چاروں کو گھر میں چھوڑ دیا تھا، نافیہ، سمیہ، ملیحہ اور سمی، اور مجھے بس اتنا یاد ہے، پتہ نہیں ملیحہ کو یاد ہوگا کہ نہیں یاد ہوگا یہ، کیونکہ ملیحہ چھوٹی تھی، ملیحہ ایک تین چار سال کی ہوگی، نافیہ اور سمیہ اور صدیق یہ تھے، اور خان تو 3-4 بجے گھر آتا تھا، تو میں مجھے یاد ہے کہ میں اتنی ڈپریس تھی کہ بس مجھے اتنا یاد ہے کہ میں نے ڈور کھول دیا تھا، مجھے لگ رہا تھا یہ سارے گھر کے دروازے میرے اوپر آ رہے ہیں اور یہ والز مجھے اسکویش کر رہے ہیں.
I do think it was black magic.
دا بلیک میجک ہی تھا. تو رات کا 1 بجے تھا، کیونکہ 2 بجے خان نے شاپ بند کر کے آنا تھا، اور 1 بجے کا ٹائم تھا. مجھے بس اتنا یاد ہے کہ 1 بجے کا ٹائم تھا، اور میں اس ڈر کے مارے سے نکل گئی تھی گھر سے کہ میں نکل جاؤں کہ یہ دیواریں مجھے کھا نہ لیں، کہ مجھے دبوچ نہ لیں. اور میری جان ہوتی تھی ان بچوں میں ساری رات ان کے ناک کے سامنے ایسے ہاتھ پکڑتی تھی کہ کہیں میرے بچے کو کچھ سانس تو لے رہا ہے، ایسی میری جان تھی. اور میں ان چاروں کو اکیلا گھر میں چھوڑ کے تو میں نکل گئی. اور مجھے پھر جب مجھے ہوش آیا تو مجھے دونوں میاں بیوی نے ایسے پکڑا ہوا تھا. میرے نیبر تھے، بہت ہی اچھے تھے، انہوں نے مجھے پکڑا ہوا تھا اور مجھے دروازے کے اندر کر دیا، اور مجھے پانی وانی پلا رہے تھے. تو نافیہ بھی اٹھ گئی، سمیہ بھی اٹھ گئی، سب اٹھ گئے تھے. اور پھر میں نے کہا کہ یہ کیوں مجھے ایسے اٹھا کے لے کے آئے ہیں، مجھے کیوں ایسے یہ دیکھ رہے ہیں نا. تو پھر کیونکہ میرا اس وقت سینس کام نہیں کر رہا تھا. پھر صبح کے وقت وہ میری بنگالی نیبر تھی، کہتی تھی بابی تم، وہ مجھے بابی کہتی تھی بابی تم ایسے سیدھا یہ ویل اسٹریٹ میں بھاگ رہی تھی، آگے فٹ پاتھ پہ ایسے بھاگ رہی تھی رات کے 1 بجے ننگا. کہتے تو کیونکہ میں تب بھی اسکارف پہنتی تھی، تو کہتے تھے ننگا سر اور ننگے پاؤں، تو بھاگ رہی تھی. تو میرے ہسبینڈ نے مجھے کہا کہ وہ بھابھی تو ایسے بھاگ رہی ہے، کیا ہوا ہے؟ تو ہم میاں بیوی تمہارے پیچھے دوڑے اور تمہیں پکڑ کے تو تمہیں لے آئے. پھر سب کو پتہ تھا کہ پھر میں نے خان کو کہہ دیا تھا کہ اب تم شاپ جاؤ گے تو مجھے ادھر نہیں چھوڑو گی، میں چاہے ڈپریس ہوں چاہے جو ہوں، میں کیونکہ بچوں کے لیے خطرہ ہوگا کہ بچے اکیلے. خیر ماشاء اللہ نافیہ تو پھر بڑی تھی. جب نافیہ تم سے کتنی بڑی ہے؟ 6 ایئر. سو نافیہ بڑی تھی، سمیہ بھی 8-9 سال کی تھی، پھر اسی طرح صدیق بھی تھا. ملیحہ چھوٹی تھی. اب مجھے صحیح یاد نہیں ہے کہ ملیحہ 3 سال کی تھی کہ 4 سال کی تھی، کچھ ایسی تھی. تو میں پھر ہم نے یہ تہیہ کر لیا تھا کہ مجھے یہ ڈر لگ گیا تھا کہ ایسے اگر میں گھر سے چھوڑ کے بھاگ جاؤں اور میرے بچے اکیلے، ان کو کیا ہو جائے گا. تو ہم پھر سارا وقت میں اور بچے بیچارے، ان کی اسکول بھی ہوا کرتے تھے، تو لیکن ہم پھر رات کے 3 بجے ہماری شاپ بند ہوتی تھی، تو میں 3 بجے تک رات کے ان کو لے کے شاپ میں ہی بیٹھی رہتی تھی، ان کو شاپ میں ہی سلا لیا کرتی تھی کہ ایسے نہ ہو کہ مجھے پھر دورہ پڑ جائے اور میں پھر بھاگ جاؤں. تو ڈپریشن میں انسان کو سمجھ نہیں آتی کہ کیا کرے، لیکن یہ ایسی بیماری ہے اندر انسان کو ختم کر دیتی ہے، پر وہی زبردست ہے جو اس کے ساتھ فائٹ کرے. تو اگر میرا کوئی بھی ڈپریس بندہ یہ ولاگ دیکھ رہا ہے تو پلیز دس از مائی ریکویسٹ ٹو یو، ڈونٹ لیٹ شیطان ون. کیونکہ شیطان آپ کو بہت کہے گا کہ بھاگ جاؤ، تو خودکشی کر لو، تو چلانگ لگا لو. بس آپ نے فائٹ کرنا ہے، فائٹ کرتے رہو، ہر وقت کوشش کرو کہ فائٹ کرتے رہو. مجھے ایسے لگتا تھا کہ میں آنکھیں بند کر لوں گی نا تو میری سانس نکل جائے گی. میں شاور بھی لیتی تھی نا تو آنکھیں کھول کے میں شاور لیتی تھی، سارا جو سوپ ہوتا تھا وہ میری آنکھوں میں چلا جاتا تھا، میری آنکھیں اتنی ریڈ ہو جاتی تھی. میں آنکھیں بند کر کے شاور نہیں لے سکتی تھی، بال نہیں دھو سکتی تھی. پر وہی بندہ ہوں، دیکھو ٹھیک ہوں، کیونکہ میری امی نے مجھے کہا تھا شیطان کو ون نہیں کرنا. شیطان ون ہو جائے گا تم، اور وہ لوگ ون ہو جائیں گے جنہوں نے تمہیں اس حالت پہ پہنچایا ہے، چاہے بلیک میجک کر کے، چاہے جو کچھ بھی کر کے، کرس کر کے. تو کہتے ہیں ان کو تم نے ون نہیں کرنا. تو بس دیکھو اب ادھر ہوں. تو چلے انشاءاللہ ملتے ہیں اگلے بلاگ میں، تب تک کے لیے اجازت. اللہ حافظ.
رمضان مبارک.
رمضان مبارک.